Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Bruins will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage. And they stop him at the 21. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Pulls and fires complete. At the 40, there he goes. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Unloads it downfield. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Oh, he just misses on the big downfield shot. And I think some people think that's a difficult throw to make. But I'll tell you what, a lot of times you put a little air underneath it and you just trust your guy more than you trust the DB. But it's hard to do when you overshoot your wide receiver.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to run it. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Sweet cut there. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Makes the catch. It's Tate. Turning it on. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
He'll keep it himself. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
To the air. It's St. Clair. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Touchdown, Ohio State! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. take advantage of tendencies when you set that opening script, and man, their film study showed up there.
I think the offensive coordinator, it's almost as if he knew what the defense was going to be playing. He knew the personnel. He knew the different looks and coverages and fronts that they were going to see. And that offense, they just chopped up yardage moving down the field to score in that opening series.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Buckeyes! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. On third down, going up top. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Grab near the sticks. It's Matthews. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
He's done after 36. Ohio State 14, UCLA 0.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Matthews. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
The Bruins come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Got his man all by himself. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Dances away to buy time. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. String first.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He might want another play. Looking downfield on 1st down. He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it! And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. He fires one deep down the right side. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Graham. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Going right to work up top. He's going for it all. Underneath toast of coverage. Got it deep downfield. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take it back.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Ohio State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
Set to advance on the fly.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. Pulls it in down the sideline. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big gain.
That's the end of the first half. Ohio State 34.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. And the Bruins want to move quickly.
Good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to go up top on first down. He fires to the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Bruins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCLA! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Well, there was a golden opportunity for the offense to come away with 2 points there, but he dropped it in the end zone. That's a catch you have to make.
15.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Graham. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Holden finds his man on the left. At the 45 on his way. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive in the third quarter, march down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it on. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Might be changing the route. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
Drop the football and... Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. the Gamecocks will kick it away to start. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He's forced out of bounds. His own 19-yard line, an excellent job of coverage on that one. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Hauls it in. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it along the sideline. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. They go to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Bruins!
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical, but the offense did that. They took control. They owned the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. He's going to go for a big one. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. This crowd's going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Looking to throw on first down. Going over the top. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Going up top again. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he wants it all. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. The defender was right there.
Really nice job by the defender knocking that one away in man coverage. And he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now. He is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that coverage.
Looking to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He's got it for the 2. Found his man on the fake, and they take the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Toss to the outside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Off-play action. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle of the field, easier throws. Nice job by this offense, keeping it very simple.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Trying to find the end zone. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Scrambling away. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wants to change this route. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, there the free safety shows you his coverage ability in man-to-man. He was locked in with his guy, and he was able to knock that ball away.
second and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. They needed a bunch on fourth down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like...
Got it in stride inside the 20. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
Well, it's a great job by the offensive line moving to the unblocked defender and giving their quarterback a beautiful pocket to throw to there.
The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Quick pass on the jet motion. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The offense changing the play. They just keep firing. The quick out. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His second interception in the first half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. He slings it deep to the left. Makes a grab for a big play. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo.
예, 잠깐만은
Looking downfield on first down. Makes a connection. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3-8. Big throw, catch and run on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
All that playing fast and stuff, that ain't even cause for.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He wants it all. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up third down.
They'll try it again after the incomplete pass on 3rd and goal from the... And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Going for it all. Makes a grab on the shot. Thought for a minute they were going to turn that into a score. They get the big play, but time runs out here in the half.
Bro, your players not even doing that for real, bro. It's just a game. They playing.
You doing, so you
bro.
was just doing the same thing.
Bro, come on, bro. Come on,
you was
bro.
just throwing it up. Just
Nah,
catching
bro.
it real quick.
Chill,
So you a hypocrite now.
bro. Look how fast,
You was just doing the same thing, bro.
bro. Look how fast you playing, bro.
Damn, I can't play that fast. Offense don't win on defense. You ain't never played football before?
And no chance at a return.
Bro, you got
Here
a
they'll
90,
start
you got a
this drive at
99
their own
speed,
25.
6'4" wide receiver.
Not even throwing to
Come
him.
on, bro. Be for real, bro.
Not even throwing to him.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Using his feet to buy time. Wide open downfield. Turning on the Jets. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first
It's
down.
taking you 10 seconds to throw the ball,
Gamecocks
bro.
are in the hurry-up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. And they pick up just a few on that
Dude,
completion.
you ain't catching the ball, bro.
And
Jeez.
long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves
Bro, you
in
know
a
this
tough
game
situation
just
early
there.
on. It's so hard to execute, especially when the field
Ain't none of your
starts to
players
shift.
open,
The
bro.
news
You
is
taking 10
they got a
seconds
field
to
goal
throw
in
the
the back
ball.
of them.
He delusional, yo. Of course, I gotta wait for him to do the route.
Alright, bro.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. What a disappointment. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, it's still at 15.
Oh, man,
Dang,
the dreaded
chill, bro.
doink.
Just the third quarter.
Knocking off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
He's going to fire deep. He's got it on the left. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the
defense trash.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Looking for a man. It's Iam Aleava. He rifles one deep to the left. And it's caught inside the 25. It happens to the best of them. You throw it to the wrong team sometimes. But if you're a real dude, you just keep spinning it.
And this offense is going to go how this quarterback goes. Not just in this game, Maurice, but all season long as well. They're going to chuck it, and they're going to throw it vertically down the field and try to...
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got one pick. But if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute. I got to get me one, too.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Pulled down for the tackle. The Gamecocks in the hurry-up. Send the tight end in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Makes the catch. It's Brown. Ripping through the defense. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. From the gun, running back gets to give. Makes a man miss. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown,
I'm trying.
and the stomping
Play is too
has
fast. I ain't quitting. The play is too fast, bro.
eruption into the end zone by this running back.
Nah, I
And this
ain't
back
quitting the
does it a
game.
lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier.
How old you is,
Play
bro?
action. Oh, we can throw it, but it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
21.
And right down the middle. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started.
Look who I'm playing with. Look who you playing with, bro.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He had visions of
2-3
glory
team,
on that
bro. I
return,
don't
but
know
he'll
about
step out of bounds at the
UCLA.
29.
I don't know about them, but
You got
it's a tier 3 team.
you got tier 3 team that's ranked number 12. I got a team that ain't even ranked. Chill.
Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard
Keep
line.
catching that shit with number 56.
Exactly.
Back to throw, it's Iam Aleava. Looking to the big tight end. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle.
It's a seam
Look at bro. I can't even tackle you, bro.
We got loose.
Look at. Come on,
Got some
bro.
room, headed to the goal line.
Just told I've been told you
South
shit.
Carolina.
I'm straining,
And
bro.
they add 6 more to the
I'm
book for
straining.
that trip to the house.
you
There's no
strained.
mercy rule in
So
college
you ain't
football,
gonna
man.
flip.
They've got a
Because you're
huge
strained,
lead
you got
here
too
in the
much
fourth
pride.
quarter. They are still
Nah,
chucking it,
bro.
and they are still
You got
scoring.
2, 3
Who watching your
teams.
stream, bro?
Ready to try the point after.
How many views you got?
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense
Find
prides
up.
itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to
Find
finish
up.
off a 2-play drive.
But I gotta look your name up. You on TikTok?
Yeah. Nah. What you on TikTok?
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
You gotta copy yourself.
Bro, you good, bro. You good. You ain't gotta talk stuff.
From
Man.
inside his own
Yeah.
10, he'll try to help out their field
You ain't
position.
gotta talk.
My bad.
This drive will open from the 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going up top. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Looking deep down the right side. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This defense making
You got
a
it,
big
bro.
play,
Good game.
putting it in the end zone. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody. stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. Still on his feet at the 45. Lot of room to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oregon.
That is how you make a quarterback look good. Throw it short, run it a long way. He gets all the yardage for that play. Start the football game finding your playmaker, and your playmaker does the rest, takes it to the house, and gets this offense started out on fire.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, LSU. Great job by the back on the option.
They called the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback. But, man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all the way for a huge touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, they'll run it. There he goes. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Finds his man. It's Benson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Back to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
Looking to throw on third. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
You got to love this guy's speed, and obviously throughout his football career, it's paid dividends for him, but this ain't high school anymore. You just can't outrun everybody like you used to back on Friday nights. This defense is fast. They were able to get him outside of the pocket, chase him down, bring him to the ground for a huge loss.
Punt is on its way. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Direct snap. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the wide receiver. Toss sweep right. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense, scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football and creating a negative play.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10.
And third down is money down. I got to have guys that come up big, and really nice job of understanding where I'm out on the field to make sure I keep that foot in bounds and get the big first down.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
And the Tigers have this offense rolling. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Tiger. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. To the air on first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball, placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Keeps it himself and gets to first. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Wants to go up top on first down. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on second down. Throwing right. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Off the play fake on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defender some credit here. I think Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plucked it.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top. Fires it. Connection to the right. He's loose. There he goes. Running inside the 20. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. The Ducks will kick it away first, and will start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Brown. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. He'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Lots of running room. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38. The running game doing work.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
These corners backing off a bit. To the air, it's Nussmeier. He lets one fly deep. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice gain for this offense and make 2nd and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, too, to take a breath and exhale.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Great job by the defense that time, getting the sack. But no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Gonna take a shot. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the 1st and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown LSU.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Lost a throw on 1st down. Time to take a shot. Reels it in down the left side. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. The Ducks will hustle to the line. What a nice throw there, just carving up the defense. You make these types of passes downfield, and reminds me of Justin Herbert just carving up Arizona State for nearly 5 bills.
Yeah, just making big plays in the passing game. This offense is built on the run. It always has been. It always will be. That's what the Ducks hang their hat on, but making those explosive plays down the field when the defense slips up and loses a little bit of eye discipline.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to beat the D deep. Snags it inside the 20.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They want to throw it. Back's got it. Touchdown, Ducks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
In the passing game, paying dividends. Right now for this offense, they just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation, so let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Wide open spaces. Turning it on. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. With that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he's going to bring this one out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Making side adjustments here. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Looking for a deep man. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing on the run. Complete downfield. Turning on the Jets. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incomplete.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. 3 USA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out. And he'll be stopped at the 15. Looking downfield on first down. Forced down in the pocket. A strike downfield. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, he'll throw it. Under fire. All out of space. They get him out of bounds. Couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping me.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. He rifles one deep down the right side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oregon!
Really nice rhythm that time by the play caller because he ran the football on the last play, so this time he decides to go play action just to see if he could get the defense to freeze for a split second to work the route, win his one-on-one, makes the catch, and takes it in for a score.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Looking to throw at Stockton. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs closer to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Catch in the middle. It's Branch. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Georgia. A great catch and run for 6.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
Here comes the 2-point try. From the gun, looking for a man. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Fires into traffic, picked off. Got room on the return. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Now improvising. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this offense right now, they are doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And the sticky fingers allow them to grab the two-point conversion. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He'll pull it down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Running to Green. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Turns it loose. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. The Ducks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal for the offense. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Ducks!
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. That's caught. It's Branch. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Slings it downfield. It's complete. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Snaps it in the shotgun. Buys a little extra time. And a dangerous pass there, almost threw a pick in the end zone. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to go up top on first down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Hughes. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball in the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
And that's a missed opportunity. I mean, he had him open. He could have thrown that football maybe with just a little bit more touch. He had plenty of mustard on it. You could see he threw a bullet. But sometimes when those guys are wide open, you see quarterbacks they try to aim it a little bit too much, and it'll come up short.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They're scrambling to get to the line quickly for this big 4th down attempt. He might want another play. On 4th down, looking for the completion. On the move to the right, and looking for a big one. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Oregon. Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising.
That touchdown pass at the end of the half is really going to help out this quarterback's confidence. The extra point's going to give them the lead. You got to feel good heading in at halftime. When you're up on the scoreboard, expect them to keep throwing it around in the second half.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Caught over the middle, it's Bell.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
And the Dogs can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He'll take another shot here. Fires into traffic, and it's picked off. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Got his man in the middle.
I like getting these slant throws early and getting some completions because you're setting up the slant and go. Later in the game, the quarterback can pump the slant route and then hit him up the sideline for a big gain.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Branch. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Snagged in the middle. It's Bell. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw again. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Stockton. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. And they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Branch. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Pulls it in. It's Hughes. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
2nd down coming up. Using his legs, it's Hughes. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
He's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Whittington. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Smart move to keep it on the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
They get him stopped at the 2, and it'll be 1st and goal. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Yeah, and I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Might be changing the route. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I'll tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, Slithers in a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep him there. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route.
He's taking the shot. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down.
And it's now or never. It's do or die for this offense. Fourth down, late in the game, trailing. They absolutely have to connect and move the chains right here. This thing's over.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down. It looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do.
They'll go to the air on second and short. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Looking to throw for it. He caught it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got fourth, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal?
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to pass, it's Stockton. He's taking a deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Going to throw it to the right. He's got his man. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Looking to throw on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march.
Lets it fly deep downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And this will be incomplete as the game comes to a close. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset. But to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.